Welcome back, everyone, to the 3-Star Dragon Ball Buddies. I'm Ken O'Connor.
I'm Josh Brandman.
I'm Fong.
Hey! Okay, we've been gone for like 2 years. Let's throw it out right now.
Yeah. 2 years, 1 month.
I was trying to make some kind of joke how we went into a reverse hyperbolic time chamber,
Right.
where time went really slow for everyone else. We sped up, so we're 2 years late.
Well, like we did the One Piece 2-year time skip, except we didn't actually time skip. We just did the 2 years.
Yeah, if anything, I got in less shape than I did before the 2-year time skip. So,
well,
yeah. So this is the 3-Star Dragon Ball Buddies. For those of you who don't know, this is a Dragon Ball Super fan podcast by the three of us, three good friends who all enjoy Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, not Dragon Ball GT, but now Dragon Ball Super.
Haha.
yeah, I declined to comment on that.
Yeah,
one.
of course you would.
What, on GT?
Yeah.
He's a
Do you like GT?
sympathizer.
Yep.
Here's the thing. I liked it at the time because it's the only thing we had, but now that we have Super, it's like, fuck GT.
Okay. Whatever you say.
It has some redeeming qualities.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, let's get into this right now.
No, we're not.
I don't know why we're talking about. Yo, just get on with the intro.
Okay. Today's gonna be a little bit different episode because we've been gone for 2 years. We have a lot to catch up on. We're gonna hold up on that big catch-up topic until after we talk about the latest episode, which I forgot to pull up in front of me. 1 second. Dragon Ball Super, list of episodes, Wikipedia, Kind King 01, Universal Survival. Episode 106, Find Him, Death Match with an Invisible Attacker.
That's right. It seemed more threatening from the preview than actually it was.
Yeah, it didn't seem like that big of a threat at all, actually. It seemed kind of dumb.
Also very weak, but yeah.
Yeah. Quick reviews. What did you guys think of this episode? Josh, you first.
I thought it was good in the sense that they introduced, like, it wasn't... I like how they kind of take each episode more or less and they kind of show different people, so it's at least not stagnant, so I like that. Thought the concept was interesting, but the episode on a whole, like, wasn't as action-packed as I was expecting, or as, like, intellectually challenging. It was more intellectually challenged than challenging, if that makes sense.
That's a good point, yeah.
Especially the stupid reflector guy.
The stupid what?
The reflector guy, he had no moves.
Well, yeah,
Like,
that was the entire point.
Well, they
I
played
know,
as a
but-
joke.
I know, but oops. So that's how displeased I was with the episode. No, I mean it wasn't that bad. It was like okay in the overall, but yeah. Fong, you could go.
I thought it was pretty bad coming off of last week's episode, which is really good.
Yeah.
That's true.
And there was an actual elimination in this episode too, and it should probably have been like treated better.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I was very underwhelmed with the entire episode. They, like Josh said, they made it look like more of a threat in the preview, and then the actual thing, it's like, oh, we've seen this a million times before. This is nothing that special. And the sniper himself, he was just using like the body, like he wasn't actually doing like the snipe. I don't know, just it felt very underpowered. And then the fact that like Tien got tricked at the end, I was like, really? That's how you're gonna eliminate Tien?
Yeah. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that bothered me.
Yeah, and Piccolo and Gohan continue to be the most unimpressive characters in the entire show. I remember back when they were cool, but they just...
I don't.
Like, besides, like, last week Roshi carried more weight than those two have. This entire fight.
Gohan's supposed to be the leader,
Well, the problem is he's the
and he's
leader
not
of the
because
people that'll
Piccolo was
listen.
coming up with everything.
Well, no one listens to Gohan, like at least half of the people, so he's not really a good leader. But
Exactly.
because he's not strong enough in theory, like that's the thing. They'd respect him if he was Goku saying that, then they'd be like, "Oh, okay." But like, well, not Frieza, but you know, I think you guys, you wait and see. I feel like I don't know about Piccolo because he's the man, but like he's actually not that good.
He
But
grew back 3 arms.
Yeah, he lost 3 arms over the course of that episode.
he lost the one, then he lost both at the same time. I don't even know how because I thought it was one shot. But anyway,
He jumped
I think the first one was Gohan's fault.
right. The second one, he just was like there.
No, he jumped in front of Gohan, and then he threw both his arms to block, and it blasts off both his arms.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I think Gohan's going to pull something. Like, he's got to use that newfound whatever he was working on energy towards the end of this whole thing. I feel like that's going to be something. It's not going to be like Goku level style, whatever, but it's going to be impressive. Piccolo, I don't know. But I think you guys don't give him enough credit. Though they don't deserve much credit, but you guys give him like no credit.
I'm waiting for them to impress me.
I like Piccolo. I just don't like Gohan.
Okay.
Yeah, Gohan's bad.
Oh my god.
Gohan
has not been good since the Cell arc. That's all I'm saying.
I just wish they would have Goten.
That's what I'm saying.
I was thinking,
Why couldn't they
Goten's
use
smart.
Goten instead of Tien?
I was wondering if they could have gotten Gotenks into the like the competition because he's one person, but he counts
Why
as
would
two.
you risk getting disqualified?
Well, that's it. They could ask.
Okay, that's fair.
Yo,
But-
Zeno-sama, here's a really cool fusion. Do you want to see this fight? It's technically two people, but he's actually just one person. Oh, cool. Want to see the fusion? They totally do that.
He only lasts half an hour though.
That's
Well,
all. That's all they
It's only
need.
48 minutes.
They need
So-
more than that.
He can just kamikaze and then jump off the edge before he splits.
Sort of true. I mean, I would just say Goten is better than Tien. So if you just make that switch, then you're good. But they
I
didn't.
mean, Tien was like really good back in the day. Like I'm thinking like Dragon Ball Tien.
Yeah, and then
like-
once it turned to Dragon Ball Z, he was Yamcha level.
Well, didn't he put up against a fight against Cell really good? He used like the flash cannon against Cell a bunch of times and like
He
pushed
held
him.
them all.
Yeah, he like pushed him to the ground like over and over
He didn't
again.
actually do any damage to him. The point was that he just held them off.
Right.
So that's all he's good for, holding off an enemy until.
Yeah, like they went out of their way to say, "Oh, he's not actually doing any damage to him." I was like, "Huh."
Yeah, I mean, he's just never that strong. So I don't know what they see in him. I mean, he's a longtime rival / friend, but like, I really think Goten is better than him currently. But yeah,
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
They probably didn't want too many Saiyans
I guess
because you could have put half the team could have been Saiyans, and that kind of would have been too much.
could have put Videl on that team.
No,
No, well, she's not Saiyan, but she gave birth to Saiyan.
She did.
she had
They
Super Saiyan hair in an episode.
They should have brought
That's true.
Pan.
Oh my god,
a
Pan
baddie.
Pan is OP.
Dude, she flew into outer space.
She's arguably stronger than Piccolo currently. No, that one episode when she ran away,
Yeah.
pretty strong.
I liked Goku and Vegeta like throwing the just the giant like rocks to make that one shield guy like run away. That was kind of
That was
funny.
the best part of the episode.
Yeah, it was pretty clever actually. I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
I thought they were just gonna go up to him and beat him up, but I guess the rock throwing works.
Yeah. Because I guess he could only reflect back energy blasts then.
Yeah,
Yeah, so they could have just pummeled him.
it's a very niche power.
Yeah. What'd you think of Tien's clone technique thing? We haven't seen that in like forever.
I'll let Fong take this one.
It's a nice throwback. That's about
Yeah, I
it.
agree. That's,
Well,
that-
okay,
that's
they didn't use it well at all because there was 4 of them, but then they just ran in a straight line and became a body
they
a
didn't
shield
do-
for the main one.
Yeah, they didn't do anything.
And he has 3 eyes anyway, so why does he need 12?
It's funny because as he counted off the amount of eyes to see, he's like 9 eye, and the second he says eyes, like one of them gets killed. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, so now he's down to 6, but he never declared that.
And they're all
Like,
Naruto running and shit. Like it's very
pretty
unnecessary.
much. There was just no sexy jutsu or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. I thought at the end when he was falling that the clones were gonna fall and he was gonna like climb up
Yeah,
the
I thought
clones.
he
and
was
get
gonna
back
actually
on.
live.
Yeah. Like it's
But no.
haha, Krillin was the first one out, but like really Tien? That's all you're gonna do?
Take down a weak guy with you.
And he got cocky too. That guy's like standing there like charging. And I was wondering because it looked like he had like gun arms. I couldn't tell if like he had like guns.
Well, it was like a wrist attachment.
yeah, but you're
that's
not
how
you're
he was
not you're not
firing.
allowed to have those if it's
Well, I
a
guess
if it's
he
a
was, like,
weapon.
It was probably like morphed that way or whatever.
I thought it was part of him.
I did.
Yeah.
Do you think it was part
No,
of him?
Yeah, it would
Okay.
almost have to be. I'm just saying, like, it's on his wrist. So, I mean, like, it was whatever. But
So that part bothered me a lot because that was the same exact ending as Resurrection F.
What do you mean?
And you know how Frieza was like on his knees and Vegeta was about
That's
to
true.
kill him dead?
That's true.
Yeah.
And Tien, you know, he saw both of them. That happened twice. And I guess he didn't learn his lesson. I don't understand why.
Yeah.
Because Tien's cocky.
point. Well, it's not even cocky. His moves also take a long time or something. Like, he had to first make the triangle, then hold it, then fire. Like, I swear, at that point, just kick him off.
Yeah, well, the triangle thing is supposed to be, that could be really interesting, but they didn't use it correctly at all, because that thing theoretically could take out like 1 billion people.
Right.
Or everyone, but they just use that as a regular key blast in the show, and it's not really that. It's not what it's been.
I thought it was really funny when they first start getting sniped, and Piccolo's like, "Oh, this is the exact same energy as my special beam cannon, only more powerful." And freaking, it takes him forever to charge up the special beam cannon. This guy's launching them out of his wrist like nothing.
Yeah, well, it's Piccolo.
Damn.
He's supposed to be the tactician. Kind of like that one guy in One Piece.
He should be the leader.
He honestly should. He's basically the co-leader because he works with Gohan. I still haven't really seen a good combination move from him, though. Like, from the two of them.
What do you mean?
Like, you know how they were saying, like, they should work on combinations and things?
I guess.
Like, how they had Krillin and Android 18.
Yo, that was awesome.
It was aight.
Well, I think that's a good point. Is there anything else to say about this episode? The Dr. Ruda thing.
Oh, that
whatever.
was hilarious.
I
Yeah,
thought
that was pretty funny.
that was great. Like, you don't even know my full power. And then he comes back later. You don't know my full power, and then he just dies.
I, Dr. Rota, am a doctor. I have the power.
That was great. That actually made me laugh.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
But overall, it was a very underwhelming episode. I was just,
Yeah, I mean, especially to put it after the last one. Yeah.
what's Roshi gonna do now? Because the episode started with Goku bringing Master Roshi back to like the middle of the stage to kind of like rest. Like, is he just gonna like hide out there for a while and chill,
Well,
or?
As you've seen, the Universe 6 female Broly, whatever her name is now, she just kind of...
Do you not remember the names?
Not her name, I forget.
Kale.
Yeah, that.
It's
Yeah,
Kale
the-
and Caulifla.
Wiz
Yeah.
Khalifa.
Wiz
Yeah, Wiz
Khalifa.
Khalifa.
Respect.
The Kale is just, like, laying there almost, like, exhausted, whatever.
Well,
so I feel like Master Roshi can totally hide out somewhere.
Yeah, well, in the preview for next week's episode, it shows him he's using the
Right.
the containment wave again.
Right,
Which-
which is probably a very detrimental move, and they were like, well, let's just write this guy off so he'll be out of the tournament, like, because the whole thing is, I don't know if he has the strength to do that, so I don't know if he's taking down the person with him, or he's just going to fail and die.
Like Roshi could have like won that last match, and then like Goku could have like carried him off to the edge. Like, Roshi, you did your job. Like let him fall, kind of thing. I would have been okay with that, but the fact that Roshi's still in this, like, I want to know what else they can do with it, because I don't want them to ruin what he's done already.
Yeah, the last episode was a really good send-off for him. I'm surprised they didn't let him either die or just, like, get thrown off.
Well, the one technicality you guys aren't considering is that the way to win the tournament is by having the most people on the stage. So, in theory, if forgetting about the preview for the next episode, if he had just stayed hid out the entire time in some little corner or whatever, like, he counts as a person on their team. So, like, you know, there's an incentive to not just like fall off. So I get it from that angle.
I thought of it Goku. I thought more like Goku would like, he doesn't want Roshi to die, because he came close.
Right.
He came close to dying right there.
Right.
So
But-
Goku would like, you know what? We can kill the rest of these guys. Roshi, go stay safe.
In a perfect world, but also, you know, it would be nice to,
Oh yeah,
like,
no. From a
win,
from a pure
save
strategy.
the entire universe.
Yeah, no, I totally get that.
So
I think Jiren's just gonna start chucking people at the end.
Dude, he's
He's just gonna be one of them.
I'm so scared because, like, you see the opening sequence and Jiren's fighting Goku in the sequence, and they keep, like, hinting, like, oh, he's the most powerful guy here. And, like, they haven't done anything with him yet, really. I'm just like,
Yeah,
He sucks. I don't like him at all.
he's very boring in terms of a character. His design is boring. I don't like anything about him. But
he's
they,
literally an alien that's buff. That's what he looks like.
Yeah, and they keep building him up more and more. I'm like, oh god. I'm
I
waiting.
don't think his build is any good.
Yeah. Well, I guess we should before we continue, we should just move on from now. So that's our like basic recap and discussion of the most current episode. I think now we're just going to talk about this arc as a whole, and we're going to talk a little about like the past arcs that we missed in our time away. But so Fong, overall, what do you thought of this arc so far, the universe survival arc?
I think I liked it more than I like the beginning parts more than the Black arc, because it's like
By the beginning, do you mean
Roshi?
do you mean like the build up, like getting all the players, or the actual?
Yeah, like recruiting everyone.
Oh, see, that dragged on forever for me.
Yeah, it was just because I wanted to see the tournament really bad that I guess it would drag on, but like I didn't mind that they gave Krillin a lot of attention, even though it went nowhere. That kind of sucked.
Yeah.
They changed the art style for this arc. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
I have not. What do you mean by like the
Everyone
character?
has really thick black outlines, and there's a weird like green filter over everything. It looks different.
I took that just because they're shooting in like they're animating this in like the negative space. I think they need to put like a weird filter, an extra line around them, so they don't blend into the background.
No, that they introduced that during like the Earth stuff. So like it just went from like one day it was how it was, and then they put this filter over on it whenever.
I did not notice that then. Okay.
I think that looks so weird, but I've gotten used to it because it's like, I don't know, it's not that bad anymore. I was bothered with it at first.
Josh, what do you thought of this arc so far?
I mean, I love tournament stuff. I mean, I live for these kinds of arcs in the show, so I prefer these over anything else because I just like that kind of like, I don't know if it's do or die, but just at least everyone really wanting to show off all their moves. There's not a lot of flashback kind of time. There's just like fighting. I don't know. So I like it. I like it more than all the other ones so far, honestly.
What do you think about the format?
The battle royale.
Yeah.
You know, I thought it would be really dumb, but the way they're showing it, in the fact that they're kind of individualizing a lot of battles.
Yeah, it's basically 1v1s anyway.
Right. The only thing I really don't like is how some of these universes, especially the Jiren one, they just save each other all the time.
But that makes
Like-
sense, though.
Well,
Yeah.
no, you'd want to. It's weird how usually they don't kind of thing, but that one does, I guess, because like, oh, well, they're stronger, so they're more aware and they
Well,
plan. And
Jiren's
whatever.
Universe 11 team, they're all part of like the whatever that galactic.
No,
like,
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're
Yeah.
organized. But like, I don't know, it's just kind of, it's annoying in a sense. Like, I don't know, but I think overall it's pretty good. I do like the tournament format. It's just, we've had so many episodes so far, and granted, there's a lot more people left. But the announcer was saying what at the end, it was like, well, not an announcer, but like whatever guy was saying, like only now there's 35 minutes left. I'm like, so only 13 minutes have passed this entire time.
32 minutes left.
So it's like, oh man, that means we're in for a lot more episodes. That's what that means.
Yeah. Well, there are 36 fighters remaining out of the 80 that started. So we're already halfway done.
Except they got rid of all the weak and not memorable ones.
Well, I mean, they killed off all the Universe 9, which we saw most of them fight. Well, 3 of them fight during the test tournament for Xenos from Out from the Future, where they fought Basil, Lavender, and Bergamo. So that was, I feel like, just like a repeat because they took those guys down pretty quickly. And then Universe 10, which me and Fong were talking about before the podcast, got eliminated during that Gohan episode. And it's like, oh, I forgot they even got eliminated.
Completely forgettable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, you even look at, like, this chart that we have up for ourselves. It's like, you look at the people that were eliminated from any of these universes. They were very, like, I mean, granted, some stand out more than others, but, like, most don't even really stand out. So, I feel like they got rid of those people. They were gonna get rid of those people at some point.
Well, I still like they're still building up like a lot of things to shine. So like everyone's gotten like a little like highlight episode so far. Like a lot of them have. Like we saw like Kale go through the whole Broly transformation. She was freaking out. Eliminated a lot of people. Then she got in control of her Saiyan form and whatnot. We haven't seen what Frost and Frieza are up to yet. Like, those two saw each other right away, like, yo, are we fucking shit up? And like, yeah, we gonna do this. And we haven't seen them, like, really do anything yet. We saw, like, the mystical transforming girls a little bit. And 17...
That was a waste of an episode, but
No, that was great, because 17 just, like, shoots them mid-transformation. And he's like, what are you guys doing? They're wide open.
yeah, but then they had to do it again, waste more of my life.
I thought it was really funny, actually. Fong,
Yeah, it's funny if then they shortened it, but yeah.
Fong, what'd you think of that when 17 just takes them out?
I liked when Topo reacted to it.
Ugh.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
We haven't seen the other Namekians yet.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
from
was just looking at that. I want to see Universe 6 Piccolo.
yeah, right.
I bet he's actually really good.
I have a feeling they're gonna fuse together. Like,
Since when can Namekians fuse?
really, Josh?
Yeah.
Nail, Kami are both inside Piccolo.
Oh. Okay, that's fair.
Because the one, like, I'm looking at the two pictures of the two Namekians. One looks like Piccolo, and one looks like smart and like cunning. The other one looks kind of like brutish and just like muscle. I feel like together they're like.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
I mean, okay.
One's fat AF.
That's fair.
What'd you guys think of the whole Broly thing with Kale? Besides the fact it's a nice nod and callback to Broly, who is technically not canon, but
I can't stand the non-transformed version's voice. It's so squeaky. I hate it.
I love it. I wish he kept it in like the Broly form.
Oh
Like
god,
Mike
just 'cause
Tyson or something.
It's supposed to be a cute grill voice. Is that why you like it?
I like it a lot, actually.
It's not cute. It's really like screechy or something. It's like it's
No, I don't
terrible.
necessarily think it's cute, but like I'm saying that'd be the appeal to like it. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know. It fills my needs.
See? So he thinks it's cute. That's what I'm saying.
I just think it's weird, like, seeing Broly with lipstick and earrings. I don't know. Because when she transforms into the Broly form, it looks like just like Broly, like, full on, except those
Correct.
two things.
If you didn't see the preview of a girl transforming into that thing, you wouldn't know it was a girl.
Yeah, you wouldn't know at all.
Like you would suspect, like maybe because of the lipsticks, but it's like it's so small, you really couldn't tell.
Right.
And boobs.
It's
Right.
not even boobs. It's just like the muscle pecs. It's not like
Yeah.
they, like sexualized her. They just made her like Broly and buff and weird. But now she can like control that form. She has like a more normal looking Saiyan form now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm all down for female Saiyans. I think it's an awesome idea.
Well, it's a shame they're gonna have to get eliminated forever.
Do you think they're really gonna get rid of Universe 6?
They better not. Champa's the best.
Honestly, I think there's gonna be some loophole where Universe 7's gonna win, and at least someone is still alive from Universe 6, like at the end. And they're gonna be like, well, they're pairing universes, so we have to leave them. Like that's what it's gonna end up being. And then the Saiyan people are gonna get together at some point and do something, and then the one guy's gonna say Master to Vegeta. Vegeta's not gonna care. But then Goku talks with the female ones again, and
When they established the rules of the tournament, did they say what happens if there's a tie?
No.
Because I feel like
But
we're gonna get Hit and Goku left with Jiren, and then the two of them are gonna take him down together.
Well, that wouldn't be a tie then, because they'd have to fight.
No. I'm talking like the
Oh yeah, when the time's up,
the
there would
three
be.
remaining are those three. Hit and Goku work together, take down Universe 11, and then 6 and 7 remain. And then Zen and Swan's like, oh, they're brothers. Okay, they can both stay.
Maybe. I think the most obvious ending is that whoever wins just wishes the other universes back or something like that, because
Oh,
the
yeah.
winner gets the Super Dragon Balls,
I did
Oh, yeah,
not. I did
knowing-
not think of that at all.
knowing Goku, yeah, he'd do that.
or like whoever wins, like it
At
doesn't
least
matter.
do 6. Yeah.
But I feel like that's too obvious, and I hope they don't do it.
But
But who
if Ken
knows?
didn't think of it and I didn't think of it, then maybe it's not.
I feel.
Oh well.
Well,
Rip us.
Yeah.
But yeah.
yeah, I didn't think of that at all. So that definitely sounds like a Goku thing.
I forgot what the prizes even were.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, that's the prize every
Also,
time.
allegedly, Goku owes a lot of people money if they win.
No, Bulma's paying it out.
I know. It'd be nice to be Bulma in all of this. She's supremely rich.
Well, yeah, her family invented a way of like shrinking down objects.
It's amazing.
Dude, I would kill for capsule.
And time travel.
Well,
which technically
is like forbidden, but yes. What do you mean technically she did?
I mean, her future self, it's that paradox thing where her future self...
her future self did.
Yes, but how did her future self learn?
From her.
And how did she learn?
From her.
From being smart.
No,
right.
no, it's a paradox. Future Bulma knows time travel because past Bulma knows time travel, and past Bulma knows time travel because future Bulma told her how to time travel. It's a loop. It's a paradox.
What? But it still originates with the one.
No, it doesn't. How did future Bulma learn about time travel?
From herself.
Exactly. And where did she learn it?
Reading.
No, from future Bulma.
I agree to
This is why I dislike the Black Arc. It's so confusing.
I thought the Black Arc was explained like pretty well. Like when they revealed like what's going on exactly and they reveal all the players, I'm like, you know what? I understand this.
I just like Trunks having a girlfriend.
Both of them.
What? You talking about the little Trunks and big Trunks?
Yeah.
Why does hair change color?
This is the same girl to be fair.
Oh, there's a good reason for that.
But yeah, I would love to know.
Because the anime people are dumb.
Is that really all it is?
Yeah, okay, here's the thing.
They try to make it purposely differentiate so you know.
No, they should be the same color. The thing is, Trunks' hair was always matched Bulma's as a way to hint that, he's her son.
Yeah.
And for some reason, well, Bulma always changed hair color, right? Throughout. And now she's blue. And so
they made Trunks blue.
Yeah, they made Trunks blue. But unfortunately, there was the little Trunks that they always had around. So they always kept him purple for whatever reason. So that's why it's different. And the anime people are dumb. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's real unfortunate, actually. So, Fong, you didn't like the Black Arc. Let's talk about the Black Arc a little bit going back now. Josh, what did you think of the whole Black Arc?
That was interesting, but based on what a lot of people were saying, they built up this thing of like Goku, like that was a new form of Goku. So I was like, ooh, and then I watched it. It's basically like an alternate form of Goku because of the clone-ish thing, and I don't know. So like,
well, it was Goku's body, just a non-sane spirit inhabiting it.
Right. So it became less interesting to me because it's not a permanent thing. It was just basically an enemy.
Well, did you ever think Goku would
Goku.
actually? Would you ever think Goku would actually go bad, or?
Well, no, not going bad. It was just when people said, "Oh my God, there's a black Goku," just like that, and that's it. And I never watched it. Like I almost thought he was doing like that Gohan thing where he reaches a new height based on not even going Super Saiyans. I was like, wow, that's really cool, but like that wasn't what I thought it was. So kind of my own expectations that came out of nowhere and weren't really justified. I became disappointed, but it's not the anime's fault. Like I thought it was done relatively well, though a bit shady how they actually won in the end.
No one won.
Kind of gimmicky.
Oh, how Zeno-sama just erased the universe?
Yeah.
I thought the Spirit Bomb sword was amazing.
That was a very good episode.
That was an amazing episode. The animation in that sequence is so good too. If you like go watch it again, it's so good.
The whole Vegito Blue thing looked great.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Trunks unlocked a new form of Super Saiyan too.
True.
Yep. Leading to millions of debates across the internet
about
power levels.
I don't think it's a power level thing. I just think he unlocked a new path. It's like skill trees in an RPG. Someone put all their skill points into archery, someone put all their skill points into firearms, but they're the same level, just they took different paths now.
Incumbents.
I don't know. That kind of taught me that Trunks is the third best out of all of the people.
Future Trunks.
Well, in theory, when this Trunks grows up, he'd be similar.
No, because this Trunks is never going to experience the loss and the hardship. Like it's a different timeline.
But you have to think that it's innately in him. So as long as there's a way to bring it out,
well, he's the
third strongest.
He's the son of Vegeta, so yeah.
Right. I'm just saying, like, I think that shows that he can be strong, like third strongest, like stronger than Gohan, which I guess you guys would readily agree with. But like,
Yeah.
I think it made it pretty clear that he is very strong. Either Trunks.
I don't know. I think we need to see more from Little Trunks though, because he's still like ever since
Well,
they
at this
learned.
rate, they're never gonna grow up because time passes by like 1 minute per episode in this tournament. So yeah.
I mean, yeah, but like, like between arcs, it's pretty big time jumps if you think about it. Like Bulma went from being not pregnant to boom, Bra is here.
I mean, to be fair, that was like Whis using his powers.
Yeah, but she was 9 months.
Yeah.
She was 9 months pregnant, and Whis like,
It was
okay.
like the retelling of the Bible, but
Force
yeah.
that baby out of her.
Ew.
Oh, so yeah, no, that's how I felt.
Yeah, I mean that's essentially what happened. Whis is like, well, we don't have time for this. Hello, baby, come out here. It's like, oh, okay.
What was the name that Vegeta wanted to call her? And then like, oh no, we're not calling her that.
Crap, it was some vegetable.
He picked some awesome
Yeah.
Saiyan name. It was like Eggplanto or something.
Oh man, I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Let me look it up.
It was
real quick.
kind of gimmicky, but I kind of liked it because it was funny.
So are we calling her Bra or are we calling her Bula or Bula?
It's
It's
the same.
Well, because
It's the same as it's always been. It's Brawl.
Yeah, it's Bra.
Oof.
Yeah, the subs are weird because they have a lot of like dub things in it.
Yeah. Vegeta initially wished to give his daughter a Saiyan name and had decided on Eshallot. Esharato.
Shallot.
you know,
Shallot.
like what they
Shallot.
right. But like what they do with like Tien. Tien is really Tenshan, right, or whatever.
Well, they say his full name. You hear him. You hear like in
no, I know. No, that's what I'm saying. Like what Fong was saying, you hear it.
Oh, but
Oh
the
yeah,
dub.
that's
actually
another
the-
dub thing.
Yeah,
Right.
that
That's what I'm
they
saying.
keep for the subtitles.
Right.
which is dumb. I wish they followed the entire thing.
Which
Kaioshin
I mean, they do with like Son Goku and all that stuff, but they don't carry it over for everyone.
And they do
They say Supreme Kai-sama and it's weird.
a Zeno-sama.
Well, that's right.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of Zeno-sama since
Love.
he erased the entire future with Goku Black and whatnot?
He's a cutie
Yeah.
and has the same voice actor as Togepi or something like that.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Actress.
Yeah. It really annoyed me though in one of the scenes where him and his future self are playing like it looks like marbles, but they're playing with like the planets of a universe.
Right. And then they dropped one.
Yeah, they're they're just like oh
That would suck to be on that planet.
right. Like I understand like okay they want to get rid of the universes. There's too many. They want to get rid of the weak ones. I understand that, but like when they're just like accidentally dropping planets and shit like that, it's like I don't trust your judgment.
It's not even like they did something wrong. It's just like you're really unlucky.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, that's a rough one. But Zeno-sama is great. I mean, I've said it many times. I love when they raise their hands agreeing with stuff, and then the one switches hands because he realizes he has to match the other.
The animation-
I love how they're trying to learn how to use a tablet. Great.
The animation team really loves to do the thing where they're both on screen, but it's only half their face each, like on the left and right. And if you were to put the two sides, like flip them, it'd make one face. They do that a lot with most of their scenes. I don't know why it bugs me so much.
I never noticed. What do you think about that
Now I'll
stupid
be
conspiracy theory?
Conspiracy theory?
The one about how the one that copies the other Zeno is actually Zamasu.
Wait, what?
That'd be dumb.
Yeah,
That'd be real fucking. Why is that a conspiracy? Because they found him.
because that's the one that erased him, and somehow he took over him or something like that.
No.
And
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
he's been copying him.
I think Zeno-sama trumps everything.
I hope so.
Because they did find him floating in like just like the negative space when they time traveled back, which that makes no sense if you think about it too much. The fact that they were able to time travel back to a universe that didn't exist, or like
Yeah.
a timeline that didn't exist anymore. Yeah,
I didn't know where you're going
Word.
after that, but yeah.
yeah. Well, it's Zeno-sama. That's. What do you think of the head angel guy? What's his name? Whis' father.
Grand
all of
Priest.
them's
The
father, right?
yeah, he's father to all of them.
The great priest.
Yeah. I don't trust him.
Yeah, people are like, he's evil. Like, I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, I
don't
would
think
say
so.
technically all of them are evil, all the priests and priestesses or whatever, because technically they don't care. Like, they don't care if their universe wins or loses. So, like, they're fine. So, like, they're very apathetic to this whole thing. So, like, they're not necessarily likable or dislikable. They're just kind of there. So, if anything, I guess they are dislikable. The fact that they don't care.
But
So
don't they
no one
become like
really
inactive or something if their universe goes kaput?
Yeah, they don't have they basically get put on the shelf until they're
Oh.
needed again.
Or like they just live in the Zeno, whatever that is, house.
Yeah.
So like they have nothing to lose. Well, they have stuff to lose, but nothing shattering, like nothing that substantial.
They're not tied to the universe. They were assigned a universe. It's not like
Yeah.
it's not like they're home or like
Right.
they have family or friends.
Though to be fair, there would be some sort of established relationship, so you feel like they would feel something, but who knows?
Yeah. I think the whole deleting of like the universe thing, it's kind of rough to begin with. The fact that like universes 1, 5, 8, and 12 are like, oh, you guys are exempt. It's like, why?
I know. I bet Goku could take all of them down.
That made sense at first when I thought it was like a regular bracket tournament. So it would be 80 people, which I think fits better into a bracket.
Right, like the
I'm not sure.
64 max on tournament mode Smash.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but
Just like that.
If you had all 12 universes, that's 120. That's a 60 divided to 120. Like, that works better, I think.
True.
I'm no mathematician.
Ooh.
Dark math magician.
But yeah, I mean, of course, I would love it to just be a one-on-one the entire time. But
They're,
like the old tournaments that they've done in like Dragon Ball and stuff.
they're giving us good one-on-ones, and when they're not, they're giving us these cool combo attacks, which I enjoy.
Right.
It's been mostly 1v1s,
Yeah,
I feel.
I do like the Android. If we could talk about them, Android 17 and 18.
I'm so glad they went back and got 17. And Goku.
He's strong.
He's really strong.
Also, can we talk about that island that he's protecting?
Yeah, please go ahead.
I think it's really funny. Like,
What do you mean?
Okay.
I don't know. The man
He's
could just,
saving
like-
endangered animals. That's really funny to me.
No, I just love how these stupid poachers go every time, and they're like, "We're gonna get them today." Like, it's a really dumb concept, in my opinion. Like, I don't know. I thought it was kind of flawed the way they presented that, but
Yo, he's
It's
like
funny.
he's like a teenage heartthrob saving animals and looking cool doing it.
hey, hold on. He's got a family allegedly,
Yeah.
so don't say teenage heartthrob. He's like a mid-age married man.
You know how that's how they're selling it to Japan.
Not after he said family and kids. Okay, that is how they're still saying. No, like, I don't know.
Fong, what do you think?
Kind
Aren't they trying?
scraping,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
scraping the bottom of the barrel for like returning characters.
That is true.
I
Because you
mean,
had Frieza, you had Trunks. Those are pretty big. Now it's like 17. Like, I don't hate him, but like most people don't really think about him.
Yeah, I mean, I would try it. I was trying to think of like who they'd recruit, and then like the fact that they dug down the TN, I was like, man, there's got to be someone better. But you know, like they didn't
Yeah.
have time, I guess, to gather people from other planets that they've never seen. But like, it would have been really cool, I thought, to just pull out one really random new guy that was on some planet that they had no idea, but seemed generally nice and trustworthy, and
Monica.
ends up being trustworthy. Yo, Monaco is amazing. He was supposed to be in the tournament. Goku wanted him.
Unfortunate.
I'm mad
He
that
was actually really funny, but yeah.
I'm mad that Majin Buu got really jacked and then fucking ate too much and fell asleep.
Yeah, that was pretty depressing.
when they
but
show-
That happened to all of us.
I like the Frieza substitution, though, to be fair.
Oh, it's a cool substitution.
I prefer it, actually.
And the fact that they went through the entire process of getting him the halo and going through Baba and whatnot, like that was all really cool to me.
Right. Though
But-
Krillin was very weak, but yes,
Yeah.
in
But
that forest.
it makes you wonder what Frieza and Frost are up to, because they had that like silent little like, yo, we're doing this, right?
Well, Frost is in the next episode.
Interesting.
He's
Yeah.
the one that Roshi's probably doing the Mufuba on.
Yeah, that's. I would have to think so. I think that's the way they present it in the preview, without necessarily putting it all together. But yeah.
So, like, I'm trying to think, like, obviously Universe 7 has to win, because otherwise there's no show, right?
You
Or-
would almost think so.
or does-
The only other alternative I would think is Universe 6 somehow,
And then,
because it's Saiyan related.
yeah, and then Champa feels bad that his brother's gone and brings him back.
Right, some sort of element like that, I would think. But that's a outside chance.
But I feel like Champa wouldn't bring back the other universes, only Universe 7.
That's fine. I don't need Universe 2.
Yeah, so there's so that's
Oh shit, that makes sense. As because the ending of the Universe 6 thing was like, hey, this wish is for you, man.
yeah, he brought back his
pays him.
Earth.
Also, as payback, then he brings theirs back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not payback, but like as like a good thing to do.
Is that within Shenron's power though? The Super Shenron? Like, can he bring back an entire universe?
Well, no, that's what happened.
What are you talking about?
Well, okay, to be fair, okay, so he brought back the one planet.
He brought back
but,
a
like,
planet. Yeah, like I'm just.
I would have to think so.
Supposedly, there's no limit on these things, so it should be able to.
Yeah, because I'm looking over the other characters, and there really is no other planet so far besides Universe 11 that has like memorable characters. I think. Like we have like the
It's
Rat.
just the girls.
The girls aren't interested. The girls are a joke that it's a Sailor Moon joke where it's just
Yes.
just attack them during their transformation, and the fact that they look uglier after the transformation than more beautiful.
But they've had a lot of build, like almost not as much as the Universe 11 people, but like second to them, I think.
Yeah. What do you think of the other gods of destructions for the other universes? Like, I love the fact that Beerus keeps arguing with the one from Universe 4, who was a
Tom and Jerry thing.
Yep, it's a cat and mouse thing. That was clever.
It's interesting. I didn't think of it from that angle, but I just don't like him. The stupid mouse. But yeah.
Oh, he goes keck 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 though.
That's true. That's true.
Keck,
That's a
keck,
good
keck,
laugh. I do like that.
They had a valid argument though when they started fighting about Roshi using the containment wave,
That's
like
fair.
the bottle, and I thought that too. Like, oh shit, does that count as like an item that?
Yeah, that's something fans brought up, like in the previews and stuff. So I was like, actually, put into the episode.
Yeah, I just like how Zeno-sama like it was cool. We'll allow it. Like all you have to do is entertain Zeno-sama, and you get by with anything. Everyone's so afraid of him. Just like be cool with him. Just be chill.
There's that the Joker, God of Destruction.
Oh, the clown one.
I
Belly.
hate him.
He has the same exact body type as Beerus, but in like clown makeup. It's really weird.
I really like his angel, Margarita, based off Margarita.
Harley Quinn.
Yeah. Harley Quinn and the Joker. He looks like the Joker. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a little thing with that with all the angels. Like even like Universe 10 was the elephant dude, and his angel has like the long ponytail, like a trunk in front of her.
Yeah, I guess.
Like I feel like they did some like matching up here with some of these people. The Universe 3, the Kai from Universe 3 annoys the crap out of me. The one who's like,
Is that the evil one?
yeah, the evil Kai who like built the robots and whatnot. And
Right. Well, that whole robot thing's stupid because I don't know how that counts as people, like fighters. Because there was a special like designation of like, well, it can't be purely whatever. Even though the whole stupid Universe 6 guy is like a robot, but like he's technically from a planet. Like,
well, yeah, hey, he's a being of metal. Like he's an actual. Like, it's not.
These were just artificially created, and it's like, oh, they're fine.
Yeah,
Like,
but if their AI is actually intelligent and like a thing, they're not being controlled by a remote control.
well, they could have done that for.
I think some people think that one of them is controlling it.
Which one?
Pepperoni in particular.
Oh, because he's the only human one, and
Yeah.
everything else is either android or robot.
Did
Yeah.
you say pepperoni?
Yeah.
Pepperoni.
I love pepperoni.
No, Fong said pepper, like the pizza topping.
Yeah, pepperoni.
Oh my gosh, shut up.
How do you say it?
Pepperoni.
There
Just
we-
read it.
That's silly.
Yeah, that's why I liked Fong saying pepperoni. Now I want pizza.
What toppings?
Pepperoni.
Yep.
Pepperoni and sausage.
Yeah.
There you go. Do you think this arc's how many episodes in this arc are we now? We are
Well, are you considering
started
the
like
start of the
70
tournament
something.
or the gathering of the people?
we are 30 episodes in so far.
So the gathering of the people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this was the exact same length as the Black Arc. Black Arc was 30 episodes, so now we're passing that. This is
It's gonna go much further.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
I think this has at least another 30.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I don't know about that.
The way
That's
it's
another
going,
year.
between-
Well, not a year, but like it would take a year for the whole thing then.
between finishing the whole fight and then whatever's going to happen at the end of the fight and those ramifications, like I feel like it's going to be pretty close to 30.
Well, we know when the end is starting up.
What do you mean?
It's on October 9th.
Oh, okay.
Why? What's October 9th?
But that's only like 3 episodes
Wait, what's October 9th? I'm missing
in
something
between
here.
that.
It's a special, hour-long special.
Showing. What's the special though?
It's showing it's Goku's gonna start fighting Jiren, and he's gonna get a new form in it, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what are we thinking?
That's where people were also teasing that silver thing, but then you were
Yeah.
like, oh, that's fake. Then I was like, well.
Well, they did put out an image of him, Goku, in something,
Right.
and presumably he'll be getting it on the 9th, on that episode.
It's just, I don't see how they're going to fast forward, kind of. Like, if Jiren presumably would be one of the final people, I don't see how they're getting rid of all these other people in like 4 episodes.
There might
by
be
the
just
time of the-
fights going on at the same time. They'll have to get rid of everyone.
Well,
Ugh.
I feel like they can do that. Like, I'm looking at the list right here. So, Universe 2 still has a bunch. I feel like Universe 3 can be all taken out in one episode. Because if all the robot things are connected to Pepperoni there, like if it is that kind of like thing, they can all be wiped out at once. If they take him out and they just knock the rest off, I think that's easy. Universe 4 hasn't done shit because it's the mouse dude. He has 4 guys left. None of them look like even remotely threatening.
That
So-
last picture is hilarious because it's so blurry.
Yeah.
It's so- actually, the same as the first one.
Well, it's the same dude, just a color change.
No, I know.
So, like, I think Universe 4 is on the outs and outs. Then we have 6, 7, and then the last 3 of 11. We're kind of close to the end, actually, when you put it that way.
There's only
Like,
2
there's-
episodes until that special, also, because there's going to be 2 breaks coming up.
2 breaks?
There's a break next week, and then a break on the October 1st, because there's going to be a One Piece special.
Ooh. Cool.
Yeah, that I'm excited for. Because usually the combination kind of things are like really dumb and with a series I don't care about.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was going to be, but apparently they're just eating each other's time slots for a week.
That's interesting.
Well, One Piece has been basically filler at the moment anyway, so it'll just blend.
No, it's... Oh, dude, this is... Well, I mean... Okay, technically you're right. It is filler, but it's good filler. Because
Yeah, okay, that's fair, but like,
they're
I do
doing...
want to like, I
they're-
want to see the pace being picked up here.
It'll be picked up in the next episode, trust me.
Because I didn't watch the preview because he said don't watch the preview,
Exactly.
so I don't know.
Exactly.
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 Exactly. Exactly as I do. Yep.
All right. Do we have anything more to say about the show as a whole? I know again, our last episode was back during the Battle of the Gods arc, and we skipped the rest of that. We watched the Resurrection F stuff, which that was cool when they brought back Captain Ginyu. That I liked.
I skipped those episodes because I did not want to watch that again.
It was cool
Wait, when did they bring back Ginyu?
during the Frieza arc. Remember, Ginyu was a frog, got turned into a frog back in the Frieza arc, back in original Dragon Ball Z.
Right.
So during the Frieza arc for the show, Ginyu shows up as the frog, jumps in front of Frieza, and comes back, transfers himself into a new body, and Ginyu fights for a while.
Wait, are you talking about the Resurrection F thing?
Yeah, yeah.
The
Oh, yeah, I
retelling
didn't
for
watch that.
Super.
I didn't watch that. Because
You
I
skipped
thought
all of
you,
it?
I thought you meant the what was it? Where like Goku was getting Frieza. If you counted that as like a Frieza arc, like a 3-episode
No,
arc.
no, no,
but
no,
like
no. During the retelling of Resurrection F.
no, I mean because basically I looked up something on Reddit on like a Dragon Ball Super Reddit of like what episodes to skip if you've watched both movies. So I literally did that and I maybe watched a couple in between and then like skipped to after Resurrection F was over. So I technically missed that.
I watched it all, so I thought the Ginyu stuff was actually kind of interesting. It actually made me like that section a little bit more. But,
Yeah, I mean that's fair. Something new to kind of change up a little bit.
And they did finally explain what all the Super Saiyan forms are, why they can go blue, and what's the difference between blue and the pink is, and whatnot. Because Goku actually was able to use the pink in a couple episodes back, which I was surprised because we have not seen that.
I mean, I
since
think it's red, to be fair, but you know.
Oh, yeah, that's true because there is a pink that Zamasu. What's the Goku Black? Yeah, right. Goku
Rosé.
Black. Rosé, which is the pink.
It was basically rose gold, right?
Pretty much.
So I think what they labeled it.
Yeah,
more.
no, but it was actually him using God form a couple episodes back because God form consumes less energy than Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
Yeah, the Super manga actually has been bringing that form back like throughout.
Oh, really? That's
So-
interesting.
Yes, to see the anime bring it back out of nowhere when it's been missing this whole time is kind of weird.
Yeah, I kind of like that they finally touched on that because when we watched Resurrection F so long ago, I got mad. Like, what is Super Saiyan Blue? How did Vegeta get it? Like, nothing made sense.
Yeah.
But I feel like Super has like kind of spelled it out. Like, okay, Vegeta can go Super Saiyan Blue, but he cannot become a Super Saiyan God.
He does in the manga.
Does he?
Yeah,
Fuck.
it's so stupid.
God
I don't.
damn it.
It's really dumb.
Did he do the whole thing at least where he had 5 Saiyans around him?
No. He just turns it in the Goku Black arc. He's fighting Goku Black. He's like, I don't need the whole thing to beat you. I'm just
I would
gonna
love
turn
if that's
this.
the exact quote, or is it the exact? I don't even know.
I don't need that thing to beat you.
I don't need Videl and her baby.
Like, I get it, like... Remember when Super Saiyan used to be, like, a limited thing that only Goku could get?
Right.
Well, then they introduced Trunks and fucked it all up.
No, even more than that, freaking Kaba was able to get it, and then he's teaching Kale and Khalifa.
I know, and they're just like, oh, now I can do it.
There's try to get that tingling sensation in your back.
That's
just,
fine. It's fine.
Ugh. Legendary Super Saiyan my ass. I swear to God, if Khalifa goes Super Saiyan Blue by the end of this arc, because she like upgraded to Super Saiyan 2 midway through, and Goku's like, maybe you'll reach 3 by the end of this tournament. She's like, what, there's a 3? You're like, oh yeah, you'll see that soon.
Because Khalifa's very talented.
I love her. I love her design. I like when she fought against Goku. I thought that was a very cool fight.
I just don't like how sometimes Goku makes it appear or gives other people so much confidence. It's like, wow, I'm actually competing. Like, he could obliterate all these people, mostly.
But Goku always wants to fight the strongest opponent. That's why he always wants people to get stronger.
No, I know, but like...
Goku's not out for blood. He wants,
I know,
he wants a good fight.
I agree with Beerus on that one, because Beerus is always upset that he's not just killing all these people, and I agree. But yeah.
Yo, Beerus is flip-flopping like a motherfucker.
I know, but I love it.
In the stands. He's like, good job! What the fuck are you? Good job! Like...
Though he was actually very, like, surprisingly satisfied with Tien.
Well,
He shouldn't have been.
Yeah. Well, he thought the clone thing was cool, and then as soon as, like, oh, he got cocky, and then, like, he fell.
I guess, but, like, I thought he would be like, that was terrible. But he was just like, yeah, it was respectable. You tied, kind of thing.
He gave nothing but respect to Roshi, and that was okay.
That was great, actually.
Roshi, overall, like, can we just gush about the Roshi episode again for another minute?
It was a really good
It
episode.
was so good.
I thought he was really going to die.
I did, too. Like,
It seemed like it.
the
Yeah.
fact that he went out, like, with that little, like, play well, eat well, be kind, like that
That's
little...
from Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck. They can't kill off Roshi.
Yeah, and Goku was giving him, like, key CPR.
Yeah, using,
Oh,
like,
man.
the defibrillator hands.
Yeah, I thought the voice acting there was great too on Goku's voice actress and Krillin's voice actress's part.
They were losing. They were kind of cracking up and crying.
They sold it.
Yeah.
They sold it real well. It's like, damn.
Such a good... And, like, it started out, like, funny, too. Like, the first one is the girl who's, like, trying to, like, seduce him and whatnot. And at
Well,
first...
that also showed him pulling out a variety of moves, too, and things. So it was really cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, his extra, like, buff transformation thing. He used the, like, original, quote-unquote, Kamehameha. He used the evil containment wave. Like, he did a lot of that stuff. It
He
was
used the
really-
lullaby thing.
That's true.
That's right.
That's old as hell.
That's right.
I
Yeah.
feel like Super's doing a great job of doing, like, nods back to Dragon Ball and, like, Dragon Ball Z. Like, it's doing a lot of good stuff like that. God damn. Like,
That's the thing.
even
I
him- oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, it's that's why we were so disappointed, I think, partially with this past one. That was like such a good episode. So, you know, it puts a lot of pressure, I guess, on the other characters and stuff. It's like, make it as compelling. It's like, well, kind of tough. But I guess, you know, Master Roshi's earned it. He's been around forever, and he actually, you know, they made him do good stuff. So I like it.
I just like he's walking around like, yo, you should not fight me. I will destroy you. I'm warning you now, young girl. Like, please just leave. And like, what? No way.
He had a good defined role too. He's like, I'm gonna take out the people that my stupid students are too dumb to take out. Like, it makes sense.
Yeah, no, it was great. Better than Krillin.
Yeah, I kind of don't even remember how he. I know Frost took him out, but it was like he wasn't looking or something.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Again, everyone from Universe 7 so far has lost by being cocky. Or, like, being overconfident and then getting just, like, knocked down.
Yeah.
But Roshi looks like he's down for the count right now. 18 is in good shape. 17 is in good shape.
Well, they don't even tire.
Well, they're human.
They have unlimited stamina.
No, yeah, they have the unlimited thing. Unlimited minutes.
Yep.
What?
They don't get tired. They just keep fighting. That's their whole thing.
Yeah.
But I thought that they were turned human.
No.
Like, they retained that whole thing.
Oh, wait, no, he couldn't make her human. He just took the bomb out of her chest.
Mhm.
Okay, that's right.
So, like, they could just
Took
fight
those implants
endlessly.
out.
Yeah, they took the implants out.
Right. All that silicone.
Piccolo is pretty much down for the count because he lost both arms and he's just
No,
like...
they're back. It's just he's used so much stamina.
Well, yeah, no, it takes a lot out of him. Frieza...
Right.
He's screwed because he's tied to Gohan.
Right.
Yeah. Frieza we haven't seen in a while because he's just off having his merry way, torturing people. Gohan is useless. And Vegeta and Goku seem to be doing fine.
Vegeta might be out soon.
I know. I'm deathly afraid of that. Actually.
Why do you think he's going to be out soon?
You hear this? The other theory?
No,
Fan theory?
what's the other fan theory?
Well, the way the ending animation plays out, they show the Universe 7 people in a specific order, and it goes Krillin, then Tien, then Vegeta, and the rest.
Oh, don't.
And it ends with Goku and Gohan. So people are thinking that Gohan's going to be the last one in, and Goku.
Wait, I need to see like the lineup now. 1 second.
Yeah.
What ending number is this? Do we know?
I have no idea. But the thing is, like, the name of the theme song is called Limit Break X Survivor, and nobody knows what the hell that means. But since it ends on Goku and Gohan, and since they're showing Goku in a new form, they think that Goku is the Limit Breaker and that Gohan is the survivor, being the last person alive,
Oh yeah, wait, here it is.
winning the tournament.
Sayonara
Which sucks
song.
because I don't like Gohan.
Wait, can you put up that link?
Yeah.
Where are you putting it?
Good question. I'll put it on the document.
Okay.
All right, there it is. I'm watching the video now, and here's Universe 6. Universe.
Oh, it's Boogie back.
What?
Oh no, it's not Boogie back. This is the one that
I
replaced
wish.
Boogie back.
Bring back Boogie back.
Man. Oh my god, Bulma on that
Song's so
motorcycle.
good.
Yo, can we talk about how much Beerus Rabbit sucks?
I thought he had a good
I
episode.
thought he was pretty good.
I just didn't like that he survived.
Well, that's what I was going
Yeah.
with the whole saving each other thing. Very unfortunate.
Okay, I'm still looking for this segment.
It's the way that they're
Oh, yeah,
positioned
yeah.
in that one little flashback.
So,
See, I think that's way too coincidental.
It's
But
Krillin, Tien, then Vegeta,
funny thing is, I could see it.
then both androids, which makes sense if they go out together. Then Piccolo, Roshi, then Frieza. And that's
And then
it.
it's just Goku and Gohan.
And then it's
Fuck, that
Goku and
makes so much sense, like,
I know, it sucks.
narrative-wise.
You know, it would.
I don't
be
want it to
kinda-
happen.
It'd be really cool though if Gohan and Goku do a combined Kamehameha like the Cell thing, except Goku's not dead. Like, and that takes down Jiren. I don't know.
That's probably what it's
I
gonna
don't
be,
know.
honestly. Like, I think Universe 4...
I don't like that they put that in the ending.
Yeah.
Well, we pray that actually is not what it is, but yeah.
Because, like, next episode's called, what is it? Revenge of F.
Well, yeah, because
and
that's gonna be all about, what's his name?
It's Frost.
Frost, yeah.
And who does he want revenge on? It's Vegeta. So Vegeta could totally go out next episode,
God damn.
and that would kind of validate this as much as I don't want it to.
And being whatever.
Wait, I'm gonna go back and see because they all during that like sequence it also shows Universe 6. I want to see the order they're in. See if that matches up too. So
Well, it just shows the important people from the other universes.
well, no, it shows. Is that what it is? It's not all Universe
Yeah.
6. Okay, I thought it was just Universe 6. No. Oh, Dr. Rhoda was Universe 6? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. He was one of those fill-in Universe 6 people.
I'm trying to see like who these important people are we haven't seen yet. Because look, Mr. Pepperoni dude, he's holding like a staff that has like computer stuff in it on the top.
Maybe he's just a cleric.
He's totally controlling those robots. I think you're right, Fong. That's a good assessment.
Yeah.
And then Jiren's gonna be the big bad at the end, which is sucky because he sucks.
He's like not even a character.
He's just not interesting. Like I don't find any of the like Topo's a little more interesting than he is, but not by much.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have nothing more to say about the universe survival arc. Do you guys have anything to say to wrap up this conversation?
About
Universe survival arc or any of the previous arcs together at this point?
I hope it's not predictable.
Well, yeah.
that
I hope that ending isn't.
I hope I didn't predict it.
right. But I mean, I do think overall, like, I've been pleasantly surprised with the way the series has been going. Like, if we're talking about very general picture, like after the movie retelling, whatever, I had no idea what to really expect. But like, I really like it. I think it's on par with like Dragon Ball Z episodes on like interesting to watch kind of deal, and I'm having a good time watching it.
Yeah.
So,
Fong?
good.
What?
Thoughts on like just like basically wrapping up. Like, what are your thoughts on everything so far with the series, with this arc, with the characters, yada yada?
Series is good. Even though I'm not like too high on everything. The arcs overall, there's still episodes that I like in there. And I hope that Champa stays alive forever.
Champa's so good.
I just
The
like how he
Vuvuzela
always
thing
gets
is so
knocked
good.
down a peg every time by the lady or whatever her name
Hey,
is.
Fong, what'd you say?
The Vuvuzela?
Oh, the noise making thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was so. I thought he was gonna get out for cheating or get yelled at or something. I was like, what the heck? Sitting there blowing in the background, you hear it while the two are talking. Like, fighting.
I thought it was great. I love the show. I think that since it's come back, like again, I wasn't too keen on the retelling of both movies at first because I wanted new content. But I'm very happy.
Yeah.
I'm very happy with the content we have been given. I felt the Universe 6 arc was really cool. I had a lot of fun with that actually. The fight between like Champa and like Beerus and whatnot, and then I feel like this current tournament arc is kind of like okay, another tournament arc already with only the Goku Black arc in between. Like I felt like it was gonna come up a little bit too close, but the battle royale style makes it a little more fresh, and I've loved all of these episodes so far. Out of the battle royale, once the battle actually started, I feel like the build up took too long. Like, oh, let's go visit Tien at his school, and oh, there's a girl who wants to beat Tien. That's interesting. Not really. And like, there was episodes like that I wasn't too keen on, and like helping Krillin get his mojo back for like that 2-episode spurt at one point. Like, there have been some like filler episodes I haven't been too like in love with, but for the most part, I think it's all really good. I just want to see like where do they go from here in a way to keep things fresh, because this is the second tournament arc they've done. Give us like something like the Black arc, but not as confusing in its own ass.
Time skip.
You know what I mean, right, Josh?
Yeah, it's just funny the way you word it.
That's what it is, though, because after a while, it just became like I can't even count how many times they like ran back to the past. Like, okay,
Yeah.
we still can't beat him.
No, I
Let's
agree.
go back.
Though.
That's what I hated about it.
I kind of like that transparency in a sense, though. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's not like they
Like they showed it as opposed to implying
Oh
everything.
yeah, no, they showed it, which is fine, but like they didn't like. I felt like it wasn't necessary. Like they didn't gain anything from going back each time. Like
Nice.
I felt like it was a puzzle that they didn't solve. It was a puzzle that was being solved in the background, and they just kept like running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Then all the answers came, and then they won by brute force.
Right.
And like if you think about it, he kind of beat himself when he fused with himself, and he got half his own mortality and half not his own mortality. He started decaying, and then the spirit bomb sword took him out. Like that was great, and then I was like, oh okay.
But then that didn't matter.
Exactly.
Because
nothing mattered.
That's what I didn't like about that arc. Nothing mattered.
I-
And the reveal to who Goku Black was took way too long for me.
I agree with
Especially when they explicitly say, "Oh, okay, it's not Zamasu," but then they're like, "Okay, actually, it is."
It's
like,
a Zamasu in a Goku body. I thought they were going to go more along the lines of like, let's change the past to change the future. So like, because you think about it, if they never let Zamasu like get into Goku's body, then it shouldn't matter. Like all the information they learned should already be disrupting the future.
You would think so.
But that's not how that future worked. The events in that future were set in stone. That's why like when
they explained that though,
they did.
because he has the stupid time ring and it allows paradoxes, which is
Yeah.
dumb.
With the different rings that get created.
That I kind of like though, the fact that there was like you could access different timelines by the different rings. I kind of like that. The fact that they
They're
all
like,
exist.
there's this idiot. For some reason, some ring showed up. We don't know why.
Yeah.
It's like,
Pretty
ha,
much.
it's Trunks' fault.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, when you go back and you watch like the Cell arc and the Android arc, it is kind of confusing how many times, like, because technically two different Trunks come back. The first time Trunks comes back to give him the medicine, and then a different Trunks comes back later on when it doesn't work.
That's why I didn't like that either. Then they did it again.
Yeah. Again, the Black arc has a lot of good, but I think overall it's just undermined by its up its own ass attitude. Yeah. So that's about it, I think. We've been talking for a little bit over an hour now, which is actually pretty good. Our normal episodes will not be this long. This is just us recapping last week's episode and then talking about every other little thing that we haven't talked about in 2 years. That's why this episode was so long. But hopefully we'll be able to do this on a weekly format, or at the very least, like, the best we can. No promises. But hopefully it won't be another 2 years until the next episode.
I like once every 2 years.
Once every arc, we'll come back at the end of every arc and recap the arc.
2 years sounds good.
But yeah, like we said before, next week's episode is called that's
Oh, Revenge F or something like that.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I couldn't think of the name.
The second half. It's like Revenge. Here it is. Revenge F: The Cunning Trap? Question mark exclamation point. Which is coming out September 17th, 2017. So not next week, but the week after that. So plenty of time to listen to this episode and then go watch the new episode next time it's on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other closing statements, guys?
No, I just think, nice to talk about the stuff with you guys. And especially because then I've tried to talk about it with you guys and you're like, wait for the episode. I'm like, well. But yeah.
Well, for the longest time, Fong was ahead of both of us for like
Right.
an insane amount of time. I caught up finally, then you caught up a little bit later, and then we were all at different levels of caught upness, and now we're all back on the same page.
Yeah, eventually I decided, I'm like, I need to, like, actually get on this thing. So.
Again, once you get past the first two arcs, if you've already seen the movies, it gets pretty good.
Yeah, I got past them by not watching them.
You see, I watched them all. I'm the only here that's watched all of Dragon Ball Super. So.
I couldn't do it.
There's some good stuff in there.
There is. The in-between arc things are usually really fun. The slice of life stuff.
Yeah.
But, like, I saw Resurrection F that very year, so I didn't want to see it again.
I'm trying to think of more slice of life episodes that were in between arcs. Like there was
The baseball episode, which
That's
is
the best
of Dragon Ball
episode.
Super.
Yes.
So much slapstick. Yamcha getting killed every time he
That I
reaches
like.
a base.
Yo,
So good.
what about Butthurt Yamcha not being invited to the tournament?
That too.
That was actually, I thought that was pretty dumb.
They're gonna call me any minute now.
You know who matters in this tournament more than Yamcha?
Puar.
War.
Yep.
Because he
I
helped
knew
train
it because of
Roshi.
the training. Yep.
Yeah.
And it actually paid off too, even though at first it looked like it failed. He actually was able to regain his like sanity.
Yeah, no, I actually thought, like, I was so afraid that he would actually just completely blow it and literally lose to that first girl because of that. and it was going to be just some joke of, well, I guess the training didn't work and whatever because he's old and no one
That's what
expected
that's what I thought too. And then the episode became the best episode ever.
Yeah.
Yep.
What about that 3-episode dumb arc where they went to the weird planet and Vegeta got cloned by that pink goo thing?
That felt like GT. That was
yeah,
weird.
that did feel
That's
like
true.
GT.
I thought it was
They're on some
interesting,
planet.
but there was no real development. I was hoping that somehow like Goten and Trunks would be like
Capable?
not gaining a new move like Pokemon or something, but like
They did gain new moves, I think.
well, I thought it was more like almost like confidence essentially, but
Kind of.
No, they just got killed.
I didn't get as much out of it as I hoped for that, so it was kind of a time waster.
Yeah, and there was that entire
But
arc.
there was technically the premise of Monica in it.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, see?
His joke has gotten old for me. He and his weird nipples.
Well, I mean, he's not alive anymore. Well, not alive, but I mean, like, he's not a factor anymore. Even though literally one person fires an energy blast, he's, like, unconscious. But yeah.
I thought it was great when Beerus put on the costume of him.
That was also a good
to fight
episode.
Goku. That's a great episode.
So stupid. Goku's so dumb.
There was that entire, like, arc where Gohan was getting the Super Saiyan movie made about him. The Great Saiyan Man movie.
Yeah, Jocko called him useless. That was pretty good.
Yep. That was
There was the
dumb.
thing where he was fighting Hit.
Oh
which
yeah,
was
Goku.
okay.
Goku hired the assassin on himself.
Yeah.
And like
Goten became a character in that arc, that 2 episodes.
yeah, that was good.
Oh yeah, he did the smartest thing ever. He asked to go train with Whis.
yeah,
That's the smartest thing an irrelevant character has done to be like get strong.
True.
just go train with Whis. It's great.
Yeah. Train with the guy who trains the strongest guy I know.
And there was the whole how Krillin got his groove back thing, where they had to fight.
It happened like twice.
They had to fight every bad guy they ever fought in like that weird forest.
They had to go get Master Roshi's weed.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, that's about it. I think we've exhausted all these conversation topics now. Anything else I'm missing? You think, or is that about it? Who put this comic in here?
That was
Yeah, I
me.
thought it was pretty good.
That's great.
It's pretty true.
Well, people were really mad about the power gains in this arc.
Are there really that many power gains?
17.
But I feel like 17's been. We haven't seen 17 in years. It makes sense. That
Yeah,
he's
you
strong.
can excuse that one, but the Gohan, he kind of just got it like overnight
Well,
or like in an hour.
Gohan always had it. He just like lost it after he got like back in the Majin Buu arc. He got zapped of all his like energy. I think like
Usefulness.
yeah, Majin Buu took his usefulness. And I think that it's all been there. He just got lazy.
Eh.
Like they always said like Gohan was like this amazing like they like back in like early Dragon Ball Z they built up like Gohan has this amazing power within in him that when he gets too upset he even can't control it and whatnot. Like I always assume there's more to Gohan that meets the eye, just he never like does it. Like he never like uses it.
Yes.
And so I guess it makes sense that now that he's in a life and death situation that he can accidentally tap into that energy that he long since like got removed from him years ago.
I guess.
Again, we'll see. I still think Gohan is shit, so
I hope he's not the last person that lives. If he's not the survivor.
Yeah, no. If Goku loses before Gohan, like, oh god.
if
Yeah, that
they
would suck.
oh
I
my
hope
god.
I hope Gohan jumps off.
Dad, you deserve to win only by yourself. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
right.
just disqualify this.
As he's like falling backwards, who can say when we will?
But just in Japanese. Yep.
It starts playing the original Dragon Ball song as he's falling back.
Just slow-mo. Yeah.
Exactly.
Half tempo.
Yeah. All right. So, anything else, guys? I think that's it, right? I've tried ending the show now like 3 times in a row. I think we're done at this point.
We keep
That's all.
agreeing that we're done, and then you bring up something else. So,
Well, that's because I want to make sure because I want to cover like everything that we've gone for 2 years.
well, I'm done.
All right.
I'm
Fong,
good.
Fong, are you done?
Uh,
Fong's done.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for listening to the 3-Star Dragon Ball Buddies. Again, we will try to make this a weekly thing to the best of our ability. Again, no promises, but we're going to try.
But we're taking next week off.
Well, there's no show next week.
So I think it's easy if we just say we're a bi-weekly, but
So try two episodes a month and do.
yeah.
All right. Yeah. We'll do our best to come with you with as much content
just
as
basically something in terms of weekly as opposed to yearly. So
yes.
even monthly.
Bi-yearly.
Bi-yearly. We'll see you again in 6 months, folks. All right.
Yeah, right.
Thank you for listening to the 3-Star Dragon Ball Buddies. Until next time, I've been Ken O'Connor.
I'm Josh Brandman.
I'm Fong. Goodbye.
See you guys next time.